guys? This is Marc with Rush Ministries. Got the man, Toby Mac.
Come on.
Man, my goodness, man.
Right.
I tell you what, I think it was 1989.
89 is when we started, and we had Heaven Bound.
Oh yeah.
The old school sound.
Man, that's back in the day.
That was like when rap was, as Gabe puts it, cold rapping for the king with the sting in my voice.
Yeah.
It's changed a little.
It sounds good even sitting here like this. But you know, so many people, Toby, have followed you for years with DC Talk, and as well as when you went on your solo tour, your solo scene, and just knowing the diversity and the ministry that you've brought forth that have reached into people's lives. And I say this because of Rush Ministries, perhaps reaching people that never would have darkened the doors of a church. I mean, what can you say to that, to those kids that never come to church, man?
Yeah, I mean, that's you know, I love music, and I am affected by the music that I grew up with, hip hop, pop music. So I've always wanted to make music that is with what's going on. You know what I mean? It's you know, whether it's four on the floor,
that's right,
dance music, or whether it's a hip hop beat. It's just something I've always loved, but I also love God more than that.
Amen, brother.
So I wanted to put the things I'm learning in His Word, and through applying His Word into walking in society, I want to put that in my music.
Amen.
My songs.
And hearing you a moment ago, Toby, talk about how when you do a record, you pray for God to breathe through your lyrics, through your music, and I mean, how crazy is it that God uses simple people like us?
Thank God.
Yeah, amen, brother.
Thank God, because you know, it's like I was saying downstairs, I kind of recognize, and I don't say this in a pious or trite way. I mean it from my heart. Like, I recognize the smallness of me in what I do, and the greatness of Him.
Amen.
It's really obvious to me. That's why I'm really dependent on Him when I'm making a new CD. I'm just like, all right, pour something through me, because you know I ain't got it.
That's right. Well, now let me ask you this real quick. A lot of our listeners out there may want to know this. What were some of your influences, both secular as well as Christian music, during the time that you came on the scene?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I want to know.
Well, I mean, I honestly didn't really know, other than hymns, which I loved. I really did, and I still do. I didn't really know Christian music existed. I mean, I know it was out there. I know there was rock bands like Petra and DeGarmo and King,
right,
and you know, White Cross and White Heart, and but I really wasn't aware of it in the church that I grew up in. I became a Christian when I was 13. A youth pastor invited me to a camp and led me to the Lord.
Wow.
So I didn't know existed. So my influences were Run DMC, you know, Houdini,
Beastie Boys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my
Beastie
goodness.
Boys. You know, just all that stuff influenced me. And then the more pop stuff, the Police, rock and roll band. So all that stuff you'll hear in my music. A little bit of Bob Marley sprinkled in there.
Yeah. No doubt.
So like that's what influenced me, but then I began carving my own trail, and it's weird, like, you know, when you listen to my music, it's definitely a sort of pot of musical gumbo. It's a little bit of everything, which is what I love.
Absolutely. And what we have grown to love about Toby Mac, and I followed you for a lot of years. I mean, multiple Grammys, a lot of things going on, but you're a family man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you got kids of your own, and also you've adopted some children.
Yeah.
Tell us about what's going on in Toby Mac's life, family-wise.
Well, family-wise, I just got a picture on my phone that's in my pocket. My 7-year-old they distributed the football uniforms today.
Yeah.
So he got his shoulder pads and his helmet for this camp he's doing next week, and he's never played tackle, so he's psyched.
Is he going to?
And it's just killing me. He's gonna stick him. It's killing me that I'm not there for him to try on his uniform. But they're sending me videos and stuff. But yeah, I have 5 kids.
Wow.
Ages are 6, 7. My twins that we adopted are 10, and then True Dog is 13. So, and my wife, my lovely wife from Jamaica, which we're at the Rock, but she is the rock in my life.
Amen,
I mean,
brother.
the Lord is the rock, but my wife holds it down and keeps me, honestly, just keeps me accountable.
Yeah.
And keeps me humbled, and keeps me, just loves me well. Loves me well, you know what I mean? And with loving well comes accountability, but at the same time, encouragement. And I need them both.
I understand that. My lovely wife does the same and puts up with a lot of stuff as a pastor and doing Rush, and that a lot of wives wouldn't put up with. And I can't imagine with your schedule what that must look like. But talking about your son with football, you're obviously fit. You're 47 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what were you an athlete? I mean, do you work?
Yeah, I still am. I mean, I play every sport. I played basketball, football, baseball, golf, tennis growing up, everything. And still to this day, I usually play basketball 1 to 2 nights a week.
Oh, wow.
Matter of fact, we've got this game going with a bunch of artists.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, so I got the keys to this gym. I finally, my whole life I've been waiting, and I finally got the keys to this gym.
Very cool.
So we play like at 9 or 10 at night once our kids are in bed.
Anybody we know that you play?
Oh yeah, Jeremy Camp, Chris August.
Yeah.
Adam from Stellar Cart.
Okay.
Bunch of guys come over. We play.
You put them down though? I mean,
Adam's solid, man.
And Jeremy's pretty built up though.
Jeremy, I'm not gonna take Jeremy down low, but I'll get him on the outside.
There you go.
3 balls going bang.
3, yeah. There you go. One other thing that I just want to. This is Rush Weekend 2012. Man, we are so honored to have Toby Mac here and everything that you're going to bring energy-wise. I heard an artist tell me this, and this is to me one of the greatest compliments that can be given to you, is nobody puts on a Jesus party like Toby Mac.
Oh man,
so man, we're pumped for that.
Thank you.
But listen, there is one thing I want to say to you that I would love for you to just speak into the hearts of those students that are watching. Not everybody can come up and speak to you personally. I know you would love to do that, and just seeing your heart down there a moment ago, shaking hands and loving on kids. But if you could say one thing to that kid that, much like you and I coming up, that's going through a difficult time, life has hit them in the face, they may be ready to give up. Just speak into their life for a moment, if you will, and just encourage them if we could do that.
Yeah, man, I would say that no matter what you're going through, God is trying to get your attention. It might be something hard. It might be that you're completely being blessed. But we all fall. We all struggle. Don't think you're alone in that. I think the most important thing is that if you strayed away or if you're struggling, literally, I don't mean to quote my song, but to get back up. To not only get back up, but to get back up and turn around. Turn back into the loving arms of God. He's the way, the truth, and the light. And also find friends that challenge you to pursue Him passionately. I know it's hard to say it all in a short thing, but I know from in my life, the people that God has put around me inspire me. Sometimes through the words they speak, and sometimes just by watching the way they live and their passion for the Lord. It inspires me to love Him more.
Amen. Amen. Well, man, thank you so very much once again for being here, brother. Man, I am pumped. Toby Mac is at Rush 2012. It's going to be on. You guys, I tell you what, you do not want to miss next year, Rush 2013. And we're going to pray now that we're going to bring Toby Mac with us again. So
we'll see after tonight.
That's right, absolutely. You guys stay tuned. Follow Toby Mac. He's got a new record coming out.
August.
Real soon. August, buy his record. Pray for him and his family, for his ministry. And you guys stay tuned to Rush 2012. Bless you.